Welcome to another episode of the Generational Yap podcast with your hosts, Harmony and Sage. Before we start, just know this show is opinion based using publicly available information. If we mention allegations, they are alleged. We're talking culture, nostalgia, and sharing our hot takes. Let's yap, y'all.
Hey, Harmony.
Hey, Sage, how you doing?
Oh, great. Hope you are.
Yes, I'm doing good, trying to stay warm.
Oh, yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
But happy Black History Month.
Thank you.
So I'm in the middle of reading this book called The Bible Told Them So. It's about the history of racism in the South in regard to the evangelical churches. So, are there any books or movies you want to recommend for Black History Month?
Ooh, you got me on the spot. Now I gotta
I put you on the spot. I should have warned you about this question. For Purple, have you ever watched that? I have not.
I watched it a long, long time ago, so I
Okay.
probably would have to watch that again.
Okay.
Obviously, you gotta watch Roots.
I
That's a
have
big
not.
one.
Okay. Putting it on the
Yep.
list here.
Tearjerker. And
Okay.
this one will be a shout out to my mom. She used to have us watch this movie called Shaka Zulu all the time, and that's about like an African king. So we'll recommend that one as well.
Not sure how we're going to spell it, but I'm going to go about the pronunciation.
Yes,
Roots and Shakaluzu. I think that's
hey
what it is.
Shaka Zulu.
Oh, totally messed that up. Oh,
It's all right. I'll send you a link.
please do. So we
Yes.
unfortunately have an obituary, actually
Okay.
two. So last week on our podcast, we discussed my complete obsession with anything Schitt's Creek.
Yes.
Catherine O'Hara, who played Maura Rose in Schitt's Creek and the mom in Home Alone, died on January 30th. She
My God.
will be forever noted for her great acting skills. However, she was a philanthropist too. She
Mhm.
worked with the Terry Fox Foundation. That is a nonprofit that works to raise money for cancer research.
Aw.
And when she won Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, she donated those profits to Upward Bound House, which is a housing assistant program that gives money to those who are suffering from homelessness. She
Aw.
partnered with the University Health Network of Canada to fundraise for research on Parkinson's disease. And I just cannot help but to think the world is a bit dimmer without her, so may she rest in peace.
Yes, putting her loved ones in our hugs corner. Absolutely. I never heard a bad thing about Catherine. So I choose to believe that she was just a really good, down to earth, funny, sweet lady.
Oh, absolutely. And her acting skills, of course, were just phenomenon. Okay, so our other obituary is for Damon Wilson. He is well known for his part on Sanford and Son. In the 1980s, he became a preacher. And we talked last week about the importance of having good shows that depict Black individuals in a favorable light. Sanford and Son was one of those shows. I used to watch it with my dad all the time. He
We
was
watched it. Yes,
he
same.
was a great actor, a great person, and may he rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace to him. And also, I choose to believe that he was a great person, never heard anything bad about him. And I do think he was on a couple of episodes of Girlfriends later on in his career. And now that we're talking, I do want to throw a rest in peace out to Trayvon Martin because today would have been his 31st birthday. So every time I think about him, it just shocks me to my core. And I just think that young man should still be here. So,
I would agree with that.
yeah.
So, on a brighter note, half of season 4 of Bridgerton is out. Do you watch Bridgerton or any historical romances? I am such a fool for this. For someone who does not even believe in romance, give me a historical romance any day of the week. But I did not know it was just half of the season. So I am now on a cliffhanger and I'm emotionally charged about this certain situation. So I'm dying here.
Okay.
February 25th, you'll know where I'm going to be.
Okay, period.
Bridgerton never disappoints. This is a good season.
Heard really good things about the show. I'm like one of those people that if everybody's watching it, like I don't watch it. I just wait till it kind of like falls off and then I'll catch up.
Well, I'm typically like that. I'm typically way behind on these things, but I'm here to tell you this one's good. It's
Okay.
worth it.
All right, I have to put it on my
So,
list.
this is weird. Kanye West, he declares he is not a Nazi. He was only a Nazi due to brain trauma. Did you hear about this?
One of my best friends was telling me about this because she subscribes to Vanity Fair, and she was telling me how he did this whole article, and he was talking about that car accident that he got to many, many years ago and how it altered his brain, and that he was on like an apology tour for all the nasty, rotten shit that he said.
Well, he also has an album coming out, I think, tomorrow.
Mm,
Maybe that's just a coincidence. But to his claims of not being a Nazi, all I can say is that talk is cheap. Show
yeah.
us.
Yeah. Put your money where your mouth is and donate to some Jewish communities. Go
Yes.
out there and do some work.
Yep.
Let's see what you're talking about.
Well, I also have one more thing about Kanye West, unfortunately. A few days ago, Kanye West brought Northwest out on stage. So this was in Mexico. You can
Mhm.
see the performance basically anywhere. Just Google this.
Okay.
Northwest is only 12, so I'm really not going to comment much on that. You all can
Yeah.
go watch it, make up your own mind.
I feel like, and this is just my opinion, that Northwest is like in the spotlight too much, that Kanye and Kim let her do too much with the makeup and all the things. Let that girl be 12 years old.
I think we need to normalize letting kids be kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You only have one childhood.
Period. And you want to keep it. That's why so many child stars are messed up because they were robbed of their childhood trying to be
Yeah.
the workhorse for their families.
And sometimes they do try to get it back. You
Mhm.
know, I have this saying I tell everybody all the time. Let your kids do wild, stupid things when they're young because one of these days they're going to have kids, a husband, and a mortgage. You don't want them
Mhm.
going wild during that time.
Period. I would hate to be 50 years old, still out in the club, still chasing after men or women or whatever you're trying to do, doing drugs, all the things. I did my stupid stuff in college and I'm settled and I'm predictable and I go to bed at 11 o'clock at night. Like, I
Well,
have a
that's awfully
401k.
late, Harmony. You look at you, wild child, 11 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah, I know people who went through a wild phase in their 50s, and I know them very well because I was the designated driver because I don't drink.
Okay.
And I got really tired of having to keep them from doing really stupid and dangerous things.
Yeah, it's
So
frustrating.
it's not cool, guys. Stay home, do girls' night in, all that stuff.
Yes, yes.
It's cheaper and safer.
Very much is. And for God's sakes, if you do want to be outside, there's too many Ubers and lists for people to still be drinking and driving. Absolutely not.
No excuse.
No excuse, not a one.
No.
And I don't want to hear I live in a rural area. Okay, if you do, drink at home.
Well, I live in a rural area, and it might take forever and a day to get an Uber, but I sure can get one.
Yeah, period.
So, really, no excuse.
Not a one.
Well, coming up on February 8th, that's Sunday, in case you're keeping track, Bad Bunny will perform at the Super Bowl. I am excited. Am I excited about the Super Bowl? No,
Oh, never in my life have I been excited
no.
about the Super Bowl.
I don't even know at this point who's playing. I should. I think it might be the Eagles. Not sure. But anyway, rumor has it he will perform an address in honor of the LGBTQ plus community. He's
Okay,
been known to do stuff like this. So we shall
him.
see. Yeah.
Okay.
So, he's got a song that I'm gonna butcher the name of, but hey, guys, I'm trying. La Revelancia de su Musica. So, look it up with Google Translate or something. Once you see the words, oh my gosh, you're gonna love this song.
Ooh, okay, I'm
He
gonna have to look that up. One of my really good friends, he has like his set list or just a bunch of his songs on Apple Music. So she sent me the playlist, and I do not understand what he's saying at all, but I just want to dance and have a good time, and it sounds good, you know?
I know. Well, in this one song I just mentioned, he talks about women don't come from a man's rib, they come from her pelvis. I
Okay,
know, I
speaking. He
know.
he gives me very healthy masculinity, is what he gives me.
Well, he's so kind and considerate, I think.
Yes, I
Yeah.
love that, and I read somewhere that just 10 years ago, he was like a stock boy in a grocery store or something. So his whole life has completely changed.
I love it when people start at the bottom because they can empathize with people.
Yes. they still have that, or they should still have that humbleness to them. Don't
S
forget where you came from.
Well, we know one person I'm sorry, when you said that, don't forget where you came from, I was thinking about Jenny from the block.
I saw a pap walk of her and Ben Affleck the other day on
Yes.
come across my Instagram. I'm like, "You 2 just cannot leave each other alone."
Oh oh, you know that was staged.
Absolutely, but I think they're still, getting it in.
Oh, I think that's what it is, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So, I've been trying to figure out this Britney Spears rumor about her possibly performing in Rio.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so my question was, is it Rio, Nevada?
Mhm.
But she has declared she will never again perform in the United States.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the rumor was about the Todo Mundo no Rio event in Brazil. So the event coordinators have come out very recently and said that she will not be performing. So that
Okay.
was just pure rumor.
Here's because I see this online all the time where people are like, "That's not really Britney Spears, it's a clone." Do you believe that?
They say that about nearly everybody. I think Jamie Foxx is one of them they say that about
Yes, they
often.
say that about him all the time now.
You know what? If you had asked me like a month ago, I would have thought, yeah, that's crazy. Okay. And it's still I'm still it could be. But
Yeah.
after this Epstein stuff, I don't know what's crazy and what's not anymore. So to be determined. How about that?
Yeah. At this point, the truth is stranger than fiction, I feel
It
like.
is. I am having a hard time figuring all of this out. But let's talk about the goddess Mariah Carey, the
Yes.
lady in black. She won Person of the Year at the Grammy Gala. Did you see her?
Her.
Did you see her?
Oh.
She looked good,
Okay,
but,
I'm gonna have to look it up.
we to be expected, really.
Period. She always looks good. She's that girl.
She wore black, of course, while accepting the award, and I have to tell you, I just love how she holds herself with such poise and grace. Um, Jennifer Hudson
Okay.
sang her song, uh, Mariah's song, "Vision of Love," as a tribute.
Mhm.
Now, Jennifer Hudson can sing,
Oh,
right?
she
Can we
sings down.
Yeah. But here's the thing, I didn't like her version of Vision of Love. I did not like it one bit.
I will tell you this, I didn't hear it. Jennifer Hudson, she can sing, yes, but there's a lot of times where it's like she's screaming
Yes.
and it takes me out of it.
Yes, I would agree because Vision of Love was a very controlled song, and what Jennifer Hudson did was trying to add way too much extra.
Yes, like subtle is good. So subtle is okay. Um, so I don't listen to Jennifer Hudson too much, but I'm not going to take away credit that the girl can sing, and she's got EGOT status. Not a lot of people have that, so shout out to her.
Yep. She can act so well.
Yes.
Yeah, so she's definitely talented. So DJ Jazzy Jeff, I bet you thought I would
Oh,
never say his name, right?
yes.
It's been a long time. So he came out recently and said that he thinks the Fresh Prince song is the biggest hip hop song in all history. That's a rather bold statement.
No, I'm not sure why he said that.
None of us know why.
Yeah. 'Cause what? I'm never going about my day and the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air pops up on my Apple Music or my Spotify. Like, it just doesn't happen.
I mean, you could say it has cultural relevance. I think all of us, no matter what our ages, we know that song to some extent. Maybe he's going by that. I don't know.
I hope that's what he meant.
So too.
Yeah, because
So,
otherwise I'm very confused, Jazzy.
yeah, exactly. Okay, so also Grammy news. Clive Davis, ugh, we hate him. I know. He had his yearly Grammy party, and I honestly don't know why people go. I'm so
Honestly,
confused.
I will never forgive him for still throwing that party when Whitney Houston was upstairs deceased in the bathtub. I will never forgive that man for that.
That's what I was thinking when I was reading the guest list. I was thinking, just know that if you drop dead at his party, the party will go on.
Absolutely, and then he'll say, "Well, this is what they would have wanted." Probably not.
No? Oh my gosh. So here's a few of the people who attended Gail King,
Mm.
Olivia Dean. I know that breaks your heart.
Ah!
I'm
Olivia.
sorry.
Maybe
I might
I'm gonna say she's from the UK and maybe she doesn't know.
Olivia Dean, if you are hearing this, we need to talk.
Period.
Jennifer Hudson, Jelly Roll. What do you think about Jelly Roll?
couldn't name a Jelly Roll song to you if I tried. I saw where people are asking his political stance, and he was like, "I'm just a dumb," and then he called himself a
Mhm.
redneck.
Yeah.
I was like, "You know where you stand, sir. Just be honest."
Yep, because let me tell you, I got some opinions on this. I was a Jelly Roll fan back when he was an independent rapper. This
Mhm.
was back in, like, 2015, and he has this album called Whiskey Studios or something like that, and it's sort of like acoustic a little bit, but he's rapping and it's such stupid stuff. It's like wearing the same clothes and going out and bumming a smoke kind of that's what he talks about. And it was really cool stuff that you would not want anybody else to know that you listen to
Yeah.
because it's kind of white trash, okay? Let's to be honest about it. And then he became famous, and I'm like, "Well,
Yeah.
where did this come from?" And he became very uncool at that point, in my opinion.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And as far as his political stance, it is well known
Mhm.
that he is not the political stance that me and you are.
Sir, we know who you support. You're about to go on this whole tour of people who also support that person.
Wait, is he on that one tour that we talked
Yeah.
about? What's that
Yeah.
called? The Kid Rock tour? It's something about yeah, the one that's coming to Ashland, Kentucky. For y'all who don't know, let me tell you about Ashland. It's right smack dab between Harmony and I, okay?
Mhm.
And it is on the border of Huntington, West Virginia. So
Mhm.
they're so bad, they could not get a place in Huntington, West Virginia. Okay, which is right
That's
across the
nasty work.
bridge. Okay. Ashland has, let me tell you what Ashland is known for a steel plant. That's it.
See?
That's it. Nothing. So
Mm.
it's the equivalent of performing at a county fair.
Honestly, the flyer was giving county fair.
I know. It was. That's what I was thinking. You know how we talked about Schitt's Creek the other day and how they
Yes.
knew when to wrap it up?
Yes.
This is important for every artist to know when to call it a day. I'm going to say about that.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, if you need a good cry or just a
Okay.
reminder that there is some good left in this world, I need you to go to YouTube and
Okay.
check out the Gifted Event official page. So, the Gifted
Yep.
Event official. This man in
Okay.
Cincinnati who goes by the name of, oh, his name is Vernon Jackson.
Aw.
He raises money to gift haircuts to kids and young adults who have sensory issues and or autism. This man is extraordinary. He's firm,
Yeah.
kind, and loving to those in his chairs.
I love
Hamilton County,
that.
which is where Cincinnati is, has
Mhm.
given him his own special day. And keep in
Okay.
mind, yeah, this man is amazing. He does this charity work on his days off.
I love that, and that's how you know he's really genuine and his heart is into it. He's not just doing it to get rich to make money. He's doing it because it's something he's passionate and he cares about.
He's a saint. And he's
Yes.
pretty good to look at too, so you might wanna give him a check out there, okay?
I'm
So, Ashley McBride, I know you're not into country music, and that's fine because country music that's on the radio sucks. Okay. Ashley McBride, now she is on the radio, but she's sort of like on the outskirts of it a little bit. She's a really good country music star if that is your genre.
okay.
So she produces really good music, and her latest song is called What If We Don't?
Ooh.
So the music video for the song depicts a friendship slash relationship between two women.
Okay.
Yeah. Of course, this is novel. This comes out after Tyler Childers portrayed two men in his video last year for the
Oh.
song In Your Love.
Okay.
So we have got a lot of groundbreaking here. There's going to be a lot of
Good.
blowback, but you know what? Love is love.
Period. And I don't understand why it bothers somebody so much who another person falls in love with. As long as it's legal, who cares?
Really do not care who you have sex with, how you have sex, and how
Yeah.
often you have sex, or where you have sex.
Yeah, that's literally not my business at all.
It's not. And
Just
by
don't
the
do it in
way,
front of me in general, like, and that's for anybody. I don't wanna see anybody. I don't wanna walk out my door and see anybody humping on my steps.
I don't even wanna see somebody making out, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Kinda
keep
gross.
that in your bedroom. I understand when it pops up on my movie, like, I'm watching a movie, I signed up for this, but, you know.
Yeah. So last week, I could not remember the name of the gay club in Charleston, West Virginia.
Oh, yes.
It is the Lee Street Lounge, which is obviously on
Ooh,
Lee Street.
okay.
So I want to give a shout out to the Lee Street Lounge.
Shout out to y'all. I
Oh,
love it.
more about Tyler Childers. You know, I
Okay.
love Tyler Childers now, and
Yes.
his music is all over the place when it comes to genres. He's an
Okay.
Eastern Kentucky person, by the way.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he actually lives right outside of Ashland, Kentucky, the city we were just making fun of. He's a good guy. He's a prolific songwriter, amazing lyrics, and he finally earned a Grammy.
Yes, I feel like so many people get their Grammys 10, 15 years after they should have got same with the Oscars. That's a
Oh,
whole nother conversation.
100% agree with that. But here's the funny thing, it's for his song called Bitin' List.
Oh,
Bitin'
okay.
List. So let me explain this to you. I love the song, it's on my playlist, but it's a song about hating somebody so badly that you vow to bite them if you ever get down with rabies. Yeah. It's a funny little ditty, okay? It's like one of those that you will never forget because it's just so darn funny.
Yeah,
But he could have gotten the Grammy for Feathered Indians, In Your Love, Angel Choir, but nope, Button
yeah.
List.
About getting rabies.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, it's hilarious, and I suggest
Yes.
everybody go give it a listen to at least once.
Yes. I'm gonna check that out because I need to hear this now.
Yeah, exactly. That should definitely pique your curiosity. Okay.
Yes.
I, doing the Lord's work, watched Justin Bieber's Grammy performance, so you don't have to. Yeah, I'm a trooper.
Okay.
So, I don't know if you saw anything about this, but he was performing in his underwear.
I did see that.
Did you see a picture of it?
Saw like a quick glance and everybody was talking about it. I haven't watched anything from the Grammys. The only clip I did watch fully was Kalani's speech at the Grammys. So
I
shout out
missed
to
that.
her.
Okay, I
That was
gotta
good.
watch that.
She said what needed to be said.
Okay. So, he was in his underwear, and let me tell you, I remember Marky Mark, what a fine specimen of a man.
Oof.
He
Real
was in his
fine.
underwear quite a bit, but they were, like,
Mm.
really nice underwear.
Oh yeah.
This what he was wearing to the Grammys and performing in front of everybody
Hmm.
looked like Walmart boxers.
Oh
I
Lord.
mean, you saw it, don't you agree?
Yeah, I feel like, and I don't know if this has happened for him. I need Justin to get some therapy because I feel like people really used and abused that boy.
Yes.
And I feel sometimes the way he comes out, the way he dresses, the way he looks is just, and I feel like, well, our favorite podcast said this, people make themselves look more unattractive so people leave them alone. So I don't know if some of that is, his trauma, and I don't know.
Well, I got that impression from this performance. It was like, "I don't
Yeah.
wanna be here. I'm
Yes.
doing this, but I don't wanna be here." And
Yes. Yes.
Justin Bieber doesn't have to do anything Justin Bieber doesn't wanna do. If he does not
No.
wanna go perform, don't.
Period. Say no. Like, I don't know.
Go back to performing on YouTube.
Yes, because that's where you were happy, and then even when he did some performances with, SZA, it's like you could tell that he wasn't well in those moments.
He's not well, in my opinion, with his
Yeah,
wife,
same, I agree.
and I really think he needs to go away for a little bit.
I agree.
And, well, first of all, I think he needs the therapy. I think he needs to go away for therapy. But
Yeah,
secondly, I think he needs to go away for years from the spotlight.
agreed. I think he needs to go heal. I don't know, go live in a cabin in a mountain somewhere by
Yeah.
yourself. He needs to step away from Hollywood because Hollywood has turned him out allegedly, and I'm just heartbroken for that guy.
Well, I mean, there's the P. Diddy aspect.
Yeah.
Anything P. Diddy touches.
Literally.
So, I'm gonna show him some grace because of his trauma, but I have to admit, I have more questions than I have answers.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson, you know I love her.
I love her too. That's our girl.
She's ending her talk show after 7 years. She is citing the need to spend more time with her kids, and of course, her ex-husband just died.
Yeah.
No rest in peace for him.
Yeah.
So this all makes sense.
Yeah. Honestly, Kelly Clarkson is a good person. I first off, I didn't realize that her show had been on for 7 years. I've never watched an episode,
Guilty.
you know?
Yeah.
Love her music, love her down, and I love that she's stepping away to support her kids, so good for her.
Saw a lot of her, what they call karaoke on YouTube Shorts. So she would sing all these songs from other artists. It doesn't matter what she sings, she's just so good.
Now that you bring that up, when it was announced that her show was ending, I saw somebody on Thread said, "Oh, now artists can rest because she won't sing their songs better than them anymore."
But that's
So
true.
good, and you know it's true.
It is true.
Yeah.
Last week, we discussed Quentin Aaron. He's from The Blind Side, of course.
Yes.
And we discussed the fact that he had a spinal stroke.
Uh-huh.
What I'm about to tell you is going to blow your mind.
Okay.
There's a woman making his healthcare decisions. Her name is Margarita Aaron, so the same last names.
Okay.
She claims to be his wife and a registered nurse. His family disagrees. And apparently, the marriage to Quentin Aaron was a spiritual one. And she's still married to somebody else, even to Quentin, even though um, Margarita's family is actually saying that she's married to somebody else.
Girl, what? What kinda scam is she running?
You're picking up a scam too? That's what I'm picking
Yes.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause how you married to somebody else?
This family needs to go rush to a lawyer right now. Yeah, this needs to be taken care of.
Yeah, especially if there's no real marriage license, why are you making medical decisions for him? Like, step away, please.
Yeah. And is she really a nurse? I question
That
that
part
now
too.
too.
She's
Yeah.
probably lying about those credentials. I wanna see see them. Where'd you go? And if you went to ITT Tech, it don't count.
Well, you can look those things up online. You can
Yeah.
look up, see whether somebody's a nurse or not. I hope their family's listening to this and I hope they're taking care of all that.
Yes, protect your family member.
Yes. Sunday night, I took my kids, plus some other kids, to the movies.
Okay, what'd you see?
Well, they pre ordered tickets for the movie called Iron Lung. Have you heard of it?
No.
Well, I had not either. So apparently, there is so much blood in this movie that the creator has spearheaded an iron lung blood drive as a movie
Oh,
promotion, which is great because we were actually
okay.
having a blood shortage.
Yeah.
Okay. The kids loved the movie. So Iron Lung, my kids loved it. It was created as an indie film by a YouTuber. And now it's been picked up in movie theaters all across the country.
That's awesome. Shout out
Yeah.
to young creators. Like, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Meanwhile, I watched the movie Send Help. It's a
Okay.
thriller and a comedy with Rachel McAdams.
I love Rachel McAdams.
She did a wonderful job in this movie.
Okay, good.
Now, there's some blood and gore, and that's not something I like, but I was
Yeah.
able to look away and not detract from the movie.
Okay, good.
Um, you have to watch this movie. I'm here to tell you, you will love this movie.
Send help. Okay.
Yeah. And if you can watch this movie in the movie theater, I do
Uh-huh.
recommend it.
Okay.
Yeah. So Send Help, definitely a great movie. I have to give out a shout out to OtterBox. You know what I'm talking about? The cell phone case?
Yes. Okay, yes.
Okay. This is crazy, I know. But the other day, I bent down to pick something up off the floor. My phone fell out of my pocket and smack dab in the middle of my cat's water bowl.
Oh my
I
gosh.
immediately picked it up, of course.
Yeah.
And guess what? To this day, my phone still works.
Hey, shout out to OtterBox. That's real protection.
Not a sponsor, but they should be.
Yeah, send us some cases. Thank you.
That's right. Okay, so a couple more things here. I just now discovered the I Love the 90s tour.
Oh my gosh. I used to wanna go to that so bad.
Well, you know, I'm so excited about this.
Yes.
So, some of the artists include, unfortunately, Vanilla Ice. He's on my bad list right now, but we'll let that
Yeah.
go. All for One, Color Me Bad, Tone Loc, Raw Bass, Young MC, Naughty by Nature, Tag Team, CNC Music Factory.
Yes, they have been on this tour for years and years. You know what? We need to find a location in the middle of us and go because I've always wanted to go to that too.
Well, it's unfortunate. They are in Arizona, California, Florida, and Maine as of now. So we need to keep I know, isn't it like there's no rhyme or reason to that?
Pix is that?
I was trying to make sense of it myself.
Ooh, okay, that's
The
weird.
Bangor, Maine. Bangor, Maine. I mean, not even
Yeah,
Portland, Maine. Bangor?
yeah. I'm like, you couldn't pick like a Chicago, a Nashville, even.
Yeah.
All right.
I've seen, by the way, they have like I love the '80s cruises. Now, I am not down for a cruise. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've
Okay.
seen that whole poop cruise Netflix thing. Did you see that?
Yes. That ruined going on a cruise for me because I
Me
used to really,
too.
for the last 15 years, I've been like, I'm going to go on a cruise. I'm going to go on a cruise. But then I saw that damn poop cruise documentary and it ruined for me because that is my worst fear. And it's so unsanitary. Like, I can't even do buffets because they're so unsanitary. So
Same.
imagine me on a ship with poop floating by me.
Well, I know.
No.
So, for those who are listening and you don't know what we're talking about, Netflix documentary
Mhm.
Poop Cruise. Y'all have to see it. Just
Yeah. Don't
you.
watch it while you're eating, though. If you've got a weak stomach, be careful 'cause it's
This is
disgusting.
true. Okay, last thing. Beyonce, I know she's your girl. I'm sorry, I'm about to break your heart. She just lost 10 million followers on Instagram. AZ just lost 100,000 followers on Instagram. Rumor is that Jay Z is now out of the country. That's just a rumor, but I'm here to tell you what may be happening. So, rumor is that Jay Z and Beyonce are heading for a divorce.
I hope to God so.
We all do. And
Yes.
all of this is, of course, because of the Epstein Files. We shall see. I don't know
Yeah.
anymore. I don't know anything about anything anymore.
I feel like we're living in the twilight zone. But for her sake, I hope she's not involved, and I do hope she divorces that man.
According to the Epstein Files, she is involved. I know you're a
No.
little behind on the Epstein Files, but here's one thing I know.
No.
Jaguar Wright,
Yeah.
who so far has proven to be right about everything, she
Yeah.
has stated, and this is like a year ago, that yes, she's involved, but I think she was forced into a lot of things.
Jesus.
Yeah. So you might want to give just search for Jaguar Wright Beyonce. She's been talking about now for like a long time, and Epstein Files and Beyonce.
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
have to check
all
those.
that fun stuff. So who is your artist of the week?
Change who it is now.
Oh, it was not. Tell me it was not.
It was just because they are in my Super Bowl picks twice, but I got a backup, so we're good.
All
So
right.
my artist of the week is now going to be the band Paramore. So I love their song "Ain't It Fun." So good. Only exception, amazing. Me and my best friend from high school went and saw them live. I want to say it was like 2 years ago. Oh my God. Amazing. I need to see them again. And shout out to Haley Williams because she went on that podcast and was like, if I'm ever talking about a racist country music artist, I'm talking about Morgan Wallen. She stands on her business, and I love that.
We got to talk about Morgan Wallen. I know
Yes.
you and I haven't talked about him before,
Yeah.
and you and I try to stay away from anything political because we want this podcast to be a way to dissociate and just be at peace.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
he gave, and I can't remember the amount right now, a
Mhm.
lot of money to ICE last
Of
week.
course he did. Of course he did.
So this is the guy who claims he's not racist, even though he said the N word. Okay, uh, and now he's giving money to ICE. So like I said before, talk is cheap.
Period. Put your money where your mouth is.
Well, he did. He's most
And
certainly
yeah,
did.
he's telling us where he stands. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Okay.
wild thing to me is just real fast on him. After he got caught saying the N word, is how many
Yeah.
rappers still went and endorsed him. And it's like you're making
Really.
it okay for people to do that. Like Drake's like you're making it
Okay.
okay for people to get away with that. So I don't like it.
See, whenever it happened,
Hmm.
I was thinking this is just perhaps some white guy being stupid, quite frankly.
Hmm.
Some white drunk guy being stupid. Okay. But this is not some white drunk. guy being stupid. This is a guy who's shown us his intentions over and over and over again. This is who he is.
Yeah, this is who he is. And then remember when he was on SNL, not that I watched the episode, but there was all that he left the inn and was like, "Get me to God's country." Like, sir,
God's sake.
God was not
Yeah,
racist.
if you're gonna be all Southern, get me to God's country, which is Tennessee in his world. Um, if you're gonna be Southern, whether you like being where you are or not, you're gonna be telling every single person goodbye before you leave. That's just how
Period.
we are.
Be
Yeah.
polite. Like, it
Yeah.
doesn't hurt you to be polite.
Southern people are not rude,
Yeah,
except
that's
for
what I'm
him.
saying. Yeah, he's
Yeah. There's exceptions everywhere. He's one of them. My
yes.
artist of the week is we just talked about her, but I'm gonna talk about her again, Mariah Carey.
Oh, I love her down.
I remember when she first came out, 1990, so I was a
Oh,
freshman in high school.
okay.
So I've been playing on repeat the song called "Just Got to Be Away." Are you familiar with that?
I don't think I know that one.
It's on her first album, which is her self-titled album, and there's this line, and it's talking about, in other lands, they still believe the color grants supremacy. I don't understand how there can be regulated bigotry. So
Oh, okay.
this is in 1990, and she's talking about regulated bigotry being other places. It's right here in the United States now.
Mhm.
So that
It
has just
really
been
is.
that's just been gut punching me over and over. But then she goes on to say there's got to be a way to connect this world today, come together to relieve the pain. And so there is hope, obviously. We have to keep that in mind, but it's sad how relevant, even maybe more relevant, that song is today than it was in 1990.
I agree because I feel like now people used to hide their racism, their bigotry. Now it's out in the open, letting their flags fly. People don't care anymore, and it's wild. And I'm gonna go on a little rant here for a minute. What I don't like is when I get on threads and I see people that are like, "Where's Kamala? Where's Obama?" They're private citizens like the rest of us, right? Y'all didn't vote for Kamala. And y'all harassed the shit out of Obama when he was in office. But also, I don't see y'all being like, "Where's Clinton? Where's Bush?" Like,
It's true.
black people, we're not here to save people all the time. Like we can't carry the world on our shoulders all the time. And I feel sometimes that's what people expect. And that's frustrating to me, you know?
I have to ask you, because I'm trying to
Hmm.
figure out the perspective you're coming from. The people who are saying now, "Where is Kamala? Where are the Obamas?" Are they black? They're white people saying this? So it's most definitely a racist thing saying, "Well, we told you you couldn't do it."
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And tell you one thing, we wouldn't be in this situation if it wasn't for apparently her stupid laugh, but hey, give me that laugh any day of the week.
Period. I was like, we'll take the laugh over
Yeah.
a man who is an alleged pedophile.
I'm gonna tell you, I have a stupid laugh. Y'all hear it every week, but I'm a pretty intelligent person with a lot of integrity.
Yes, you remember, I think this has been many, many years ago, but I think there was a guy who was a governor somewhere, I don't remember his name, but he did, like, a weird laugh, and his ratings tanked, and he didn't win, and I'm like, "Y'all didn't vote for this man because of his laugh?" Like, no concern about his policies, it was his laugh that took him out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't ask me. I don't understand.
yeah, not at all.
Let's talk about the Super Bowl again. Not that we're fans,
Yes,
but
yes,
we do like the music. Are
yes.
you definitely gonna be watching the halftime performance?
So on Sunday, I have a bunch of Galentine events that I'm doing. So I probably will
Oh,
not watch it live, but I will go on
okay.
YouTube and stream it later. Yes.
Well, that's good. So, what is your favorite Super Bowl performance of all time?
Okay. So when you gave me this homework assignment, I
I
had
did, yes.
three that I've watched that I could remember. And then I had to go on like YouTube and look up some other ones. Okay. So I got my list down. My number one, I'm going with in 2007, Prince, because playing Purple Rain in the actual rain, chills.
I know.
Like
It's just a
that does something
moment.
to you. Yes.
Does it, like, almost, like, take you to church almost?
It does.
I know.
It was like a spiritual feeling.
It was a holy moment.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, so we've got Prince. Do you have any more then?
So, I put down 5. So, Prince was
Okay,
1, then I went with Michael Jackson, 1993, because
okay.
Michael Jackson, icon, and I
Yeah.
read somewhere that the ratings for halftime shows blew up after that. So, he kinda
Yes.
changed the game for halftime shows, you know?
I would agree with that. Yeah.
And then when I was watching it back, the fact that he just came out, he, like, stood there just looking from side to side for a while, and the crowd was going crazy. I'm like, "Michael, if you don't start performing," you know? But the energy, it was still live in there, so love that. Then I picked Beyonce 2013, and I love her as a performer, but when she brought out Destiny's Child, oh my god, I would love to see them. Kelly and Michelle were with her.
Would you?
It
I thought you would.
Listen, I've seen Beyonce live 3 or 4 times, but, like,
My.
I need to see Kelly Rowland and Michelle with her, and if they could get Latavia and Toya, that would be awesome too. Like, I wanna see all the girls. So,
Well,
she
hear
was
me out on
there.
this.
Yes.
She divorces Jay-Z,
Mhm.
and the whole band gets back together and starts touring.
I'm putting it in the
Beyonce,
universe.
Beyonce, we just figured it out for you.
Period. Listen, Beehive, because I know y'all be online listening hardcore, get this message to her. Divorce Beyonce and then go on tour with Kelly and Michelle.
Oh, yeah, the ultimate glow up.
Yes. Oh
The
my
tour
gosh.
call the tour the glow up.
Yes. Oh, perfect. Listen, copyright that.
That's right. That's okay, I'll give it to her, she needs it.
Yes, yes.
Did you I think you have 1 more, right?
2 more.
Oh, 2 more.
Next, yes. So next one is Super Bowl 50, which was 2016. Which, okay. So Coldplay was actually the headliner of this, but don't remember a single thing that they did. It was all about Bruno Mars and Beyonce for me. They came out and stole that show. It was the B&B show. And Beyonce did Formation, right? And she had just released that song like the day before. And if you're watching that performance, there's a part where she almost falls, but she like bounces back up like it's nothing. Like I would have fallen and broken both my knees.
She's so
But
talented.
she came out of that tumble so gracefully, it was insane. So there's that. And then my last one was 2024 Usher.
I wondered if you were okay, okay, but I did not hear Kendrick Lamar on there.
Well, I love Kendrick Lamar, but Kendrick Lamar would have been my number 6
Okay, so you did
because
like
that
that
was
performance.
yeah, that was I really liked it, and I know there was a lot of complaints from people, but Kendrick Lamar has a way with storytelling, and I thought him also having, like, Samuel Jackson being Uncle Sam was a moment, and I liked how all of his black dancers, when you line them up, it was the American flag. The imagery, oh, yeah, that was good.
Think that people not familiar with Kendrick Lamar,
Mhm.
um, don't understand the depth behind the lyrics.
I agree.
So I think that was the complete problem. I mean, I 100% loved it,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it was a good choice for the masses.
Yeah, and I feel maybe for the masses, just like, Bad Bunny,
Yeah,
it's not meant for everybody. If you know, you know, and if you don't know,
right.
you should learn.
I agree. You know what? And I don't understand why people can't say, well, I don't know who this is, but I'm going to go study on this or just watch it and then say,
Same.
okay, it's not for me.
Yeah,
It's okay to say that, but to not
absolutely.
even watch it, and that's called being narrow minded and
Period,
ignorant.
and the fact that Turning Point is gonna have their own Super Bowl
Oh, oh
with
my gosh.
Kid
Kid Rock.
Rock as the headliner. Of course he's the headliner, like
Okay, I try so hard to not talk about people's bodies. I'm like really actively trying hard to not do that, okay? But I'm going to make an exception right now. Drugs, they have really done a number on him.
they have riddled him.
Yes, he looks bad.
Yeah, he looks
So
not great.
Brantley Gilbert's also gonna be in the show, and I actually can't remember the other one. Um, I don't think it's gonna be popular.
Hope it is not. You know what? And this is petty of me. But when Bad Bunny does the Super Bowl, I low key hope he brings out Cardi B so Nicki Minaj can crash out.
Well, I meant to tell you that. There's been so much going on. Um, he may. That's a rumor. Did you
Mhm.
know
She's
that?
gonna she's gonna need a 5150 hold if he does that, because that girl's gonna she's already lost her mind.
Jasmine Crockett. Do you know who Jasmine Crockett is?
Yes, I
Okay.
love Jasmine Crockett.
I know we're getting way too political, but I have to say Jasmine Crockett coming out and saying she is divorcing herself from Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
Beautiful. She said she cannot keep the music and the individual that Nicki Minaj, her personality and her beliefs, she
Yeah.
cannot divorce the 2, so she's divorcing Nicki Minaj.
That's fair. Like, I can't even listen to Good Form anymore, and that used to be my song,
I just you know how I
you
feel.
know?
If your
Yeah.
ethics are bad, you're done.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel you.
So, my favorite performance, I know I gave you the homework for this and you took it
Yes.
above and beyond, so thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I would agree with you. Prince is amazing.
Yes.
That was something that I don't think any of us will forget. And of course, Michael Jackson. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
But my favorite was back in 2001. I
Okay.
actually watch this often. Okay. I
Okay.
replay it. Oh, it starts with NSYNC, which I'm not a fan of, but whatever. Just go with me. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Are you an NSYNC fan?
Yes!
Oh, my.
Yeah! And
Harmony.
a Backstreet fan. Not
Oh,
all the members, but both their first CDs were classics. Like, they went platinum
okay.
in my
This is our
house.
ages coming out here
Yes.
because I'm thinking that NSYNC is my New Kids on the Block.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, which is probably gonna be my artist of the week next week, but anywho, that's really funny. I never would have guessed that from you, but so anyway,
Yes.
it comes out with NSYNC,
Okay.
and it goes to Aerosmith, which I love, love, love
Oh,
Aerosmith, and then Britney Spears joins in. We do love Britney.
did I never see this performance?
You really need to look this one up. It gets
To
even
look
better.
at
So in the end, Nelly
mhm.
and Mary J. Blige are all in this. So everybody's performing together to "Walk This Way" by Aerosmith.
Was I when
It's
this happened?
awesome. I can't
2001,
believe you
okay.
missed it. Yeah.
Yeah,
To me, that is well, it's the only one I go revisit.
yeah. I'm gonna have to check this out now.
It's like a jam session for all those
Yeah, I
people
love
involved.
it's like good music, it just grooves you. When I was rewatching Ushers, I was in here dancing, having a good time, yeah. And I
Okay,
another reason why I liked Ushers is because through it, he gives his mom a shout out and he's like, "Mama, we made it." And I was like, "That's so sweet."
how respectful. I
Yes.
know we're nearing the end and we haven't even talked about this movie. Pretty in Pink. I didn't see it. I
Yes.
had never seen it. You had never seen it. Harmony,
I
tell
will
me
never
what you
see it
think.
again.
Oh, heck
Um,
no.
yeah, I will never ever watch this again in my life. I guess I understand maybe why it's like a cult classic, but I'm sorry. Both her choices were garbage, okay? I would have rather her chose herself than to end up with either one of those boys.
I thought she was going to at first when she's walking to the dance by herself.
Mhm.
I'm going to tell you real quick. I think they missed the whole plot that they could have had. The plot with the fact that her mom left, her dad was
Yes.
depressed,
Yes.
and she's having to confront her dad. And there's a lot of parentification in this movie. That could have been a movie right there.
Mhm.
Holy
Cuz
cow.
that's one of the notes that I wrote is she seems like the parent in this relationship when the movie started.
Oh, yeah, all
So,
throughout it. And the
yeah.
dad was
Eh,
trying. It's not that the dad didn't care, he
yeah.
couldn't.
Yeah, he was
So,
traumatized.
he was. Poor guy. I feel
Yeah.
sorry for
Yeah.
him, but everybody else in the movie sucked.
Yes! The fact that you ran off with the rich boy, I'm sorry. He had no redeeming qualities to me. Blaine ill. When he picks
Yeah.
her up, he says, "Oh, do you wanna go change?" And she's like, "I already did."
That right there, I would have been done.
Red flag. Then he takes her to this party with people he knows that don't like her. She keeps trying to leave. He keeps trying to force her to stay. Then you let your POS friend and his
Yeah,
girlfriend
Steph.
insult her. Like it was disgusting and he didn't get it. And the fact that you still refer to them as friends after that, I'm like, "Girl, leave Blaine alone."
And the one guy, I can't remember his name right now, the John Cryer is that his character.
Oh,
He was basically
Dewey
oh, was it Dewey? Okay. He was a
or
stalker, but
Ducky.
you have to understand that stalking laws did not go in effect until, like, the early 1990s. So
Oh, yeah.
stalking was not really defined, but that was a stalker. I hated the movie. I hated every bit of it. I was
Same.
just dying to talk to you about it. I
Yeah.
don't understand it, and that pink dress in the end was ugly as all get out.
Oh my god, I was like, "This was the best she could do?" I mean, it's better than I could do
Yeah.
because 'cause I'm no seamstress, but
Oh, well,
ugh.
same, but she could have left the dresses as they were, the 2 dresses, and either one of
Yes.
them were so much better than
I
what she
agree.
created. I hated the movie. So it's coming out to movie theaters, I think, on the 13th of February for
Okay.
its anniversary, and I do not recommend people going to spend their money on it.
Yeah, I would never watch this film again. I would have to lose a bet to watch this again. I if I could get my time back, I would ask for it back. It it was just not good to me.
The whole time I was watching it thinking, "I'm doing it for the podcast, I'm doing it for the podcast."
Same. I can't tell you how many times I wanted to turn that movie off.
Same. I wanted to so badly.
This movie's a cult classic, like, this, what I'm watching?
Huh?
Yeah, couldn't.
I kept thinking, "Show me what you all like about it. Like, where is it?"
Same.
And so everybody they all were now I was really young when this movie came out, but I remember the that Molly Ringwald was so popular. Everybody wanted to
Yes.
look like her. I didn't like her haircut, by the way, but I do know it was the '80s and we all had funky haircuts, okay?
Yeah, that was
But
the thing.
I I don't understand. I think the best actor in the entire movie was John Cryer.
Yeah, and he pissed me off. He was a freaking man child.
Yeah, I hated his character, but he played it well.
He did
That's the
play it
only
well.
good thing I can say about that movie.
The you know what? The only good thing I will say is that, they played "Try a Little Tenderness," and I love that song.
I'm so glad we agree on this.
Yes! I was wondering, I was like,
Pretty
"Is Sage gonna like this?" Like, I wonder.
Pretty in Pink sucks, everybody. It sucks
Yes.
hard. Don't do it.
And if y'all like it, can you leave us in the comments, tell us why you like it. We need to know.
Please explain it to us, please.
Yes. 'Cause we're lost. We don't understand.
No, I don't understand. Apparently, like, it's part of the Brat Pack, which I don't understand that either. Did you hear about that? This
I've
is one
heard
of the
about the
Brat Pack
Brat
movies.
Pack movies. I don't know.
If this is an indication of it, I'm not watching them.
Period.
Yeah.
Miss miss me with the Brat Pack movies.
Did you
Yeah.
wanna tease next week's movie, which I hope to God is
Yes.
better than this one?
Yes. Okay, so this next movie is on Netflix is where you can watch it. I saw it one time when it came out in 2019, so obviously not a favorite if it's 2026, and I've never watched it again. But a quote from the movie is, "Our bestie is out there drinking champagne from a bottle of green juice that still has green juice in it." So think you're at rock bottom, basically.
Well okay.
Yes.
I'm excited. Okay.
Yes. So that's next week.
Alright. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of the Generational Yap podcast. We love having you here to talk culture, nostalgia, and to share our hot takes. Follow us on all the socials at the Generational Yap so you don't miss the conversations. As always, let's yap, y'all.